September came in like she had somewhere to be. It's already the 30th, but nevertheless, it's a Monday, a brand new week, my birth week, and you are watching Smell the Coffee.
Your birth week is coming to an end.
It's coming to an end,
Your
but it's coming
birth
to a
week
beginning.
Ended yesterday.
No, it actually, yeah, it ended on Saturday.
Why? You were still
It ended on Saturday, but the thing is, right, I already explained this. I was like, because I didn't feel like I celebrated properly. Because, you know, I always like celebrate, but because we had a wedding on Saturday, I didn't want to.
You decided to humble yourself.
Yeah, I didn't want to take from them, man.
Yeah.
You know, I really wanted to let them have their moment and just, you know, enjoy. And I was like, you know what, it's fine. I'll push my birth week up. Because I'm that person that makes my own rules when it comes to my birthday/birth week. I just decide. I'm like, listen, the day that I celebrate, like the day that I'm like, today I'm celebrating my birthday, that week is when my birth week will fall. So because I'm celebrating on Saturday, this week counts as my birth week. I don't make the rules, but I do.
Diana's calendar is saying, please do send her something, words of encouragement, some money, some gifts, anything that you'd like to send. She's a very grateful person. She would appreciate anything.
I really would, hey. Even if you get me, I don't know, like, I think for me it's just the fact that it's the thought that counts.
You decided to go get me something. You didn't
exactly.
have to, but you really decided to.
But you did.
Yeah.
So you were the one that was like, no, you should make a birthday wish list. I was like, huh?
Yes, you must always make a birthday wish list. I'm like a biggest advocate for a birthday wish list because I don't want you to buy me something that I don't care for.
Yes.
Rather spend that money to buy me something
that I appreciate.
Now I don't have to go and be fake and be like, oh,
Charlie, I love it.
Oh my gosh, I love it, because I can't throw it back in your face and say.
Yeah, I totally understand.
So I just want you to buy me the things that I would appreciate so that you don't waste your money and so that I don't feel like, oh, why did she buy me this pink bag? I don't even like pink. She should have bought me yellow.
True.
You see? And we are human beings. Even if you are the most grateful person, you just have that bag thought, oh, you know, this is cute, but I would have appreciated
something
this
else or whatever. You know, I do have like some clothes in my closet that people have gifted me, and it's like
you never
this
wore.
Is so cute, but it's not my style. It's nothing that I would ever wear.
You see,
but I can't find it in me to give it away. Because
because it's a gift, and we've been trained that, you know, when you get something, you don't give it away.
You don't give it away.
When you get something, you don't share it with other people. It's yours.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. Yes.
Yeah. So it's just a crazy thing, man. But again, I'm just really grateful if people get me something. It's just like, oh, you thought of me. And also because I have really expensive taste, so it's like, yeah. But other than that, I think gifts are really one of those things whereby, like you're saying, they're either a hit or a miss. Because a lot of people don't like surprises.
Yes.
A lot of people don't like surprises because it's like, oh, you got me perfume. I appreciate that, but I hate this scent.
Yeah, but I like body mists.
You know, because you are a floral person when it comes to perfumes. I'm more of a jasmine person. So have you seen that even like sometimes when you go shopping, you'll be like, oh, this one smells so nice.
And you're
I'm
like,
it smells nice, but it's too floral for me. And you'll be like, that's exactly why I like it. Whereas for me, the floral scents don't really do it. So when someone gives me a perfume, it's like, thanks. And I always get so anxious, like if it's not a perfume that I know, because it's like, how is it gonna smell? Because you know some of these perfumes in this winter heat, you put them on and they give you a headache. Like it's
these Arabic ones,
you know. And sometimes people buy winter scents and expect you to wear them in summer, and those winter scents are heavy and So I think really and truly, like, you should ask people, like, what should I get you for your birthday?
Yes. Send out a birthday wish list so people can buy you exactly what you want.
What you want, what you're
so
going
that
to
everyone
use.
is happier. You are happy. The person who gifted you is happy.
And you actually get to use that thing, and the person gets to see you use that thing. And they're very grateful. Because, again, even with colors, like you're saying, I get you a pink handbag, and you're like, I absolutely hate pink.
Yes.
You could have gotten me any other color, but you chose pink.
Because you like pink.
Because you like pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, do let us know what your thoughts are. What is your take? Do you think that people should be sending out birthday wish lists, or should we just be grateful and say, thank you for the gift, I appreciate it? Do let us know in the comments. We'll be taking a quick ad, breaking it into our top stories when we come back.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Now, starting off our top story, Spar Management in South Africa has removed Namibian-produced vanilla-flavored Top Score porridge from their shelves after the deaths of 3 children who allegedly consumed the product, as per the Namibian newspaper. Scrolla Africa reported that 3 young children from Mdantsane died on Friday after eating instant porridge, which was reportedly bought from a Spar supermarket. Eastern Cape Health spokesperson Sizwe Kupelo said the children, aged 4, 18 months and 17 months, died after eating the porridge. The 4-year-old and the 18-month-old were from the same family, while the 17-month-old was from a neighboring house. The 2 toddlers, aged 17 and 18 months, and a 4-year-old died after reportedly eating the porridge, Kupelo said. The children were rushed to a community health center where they were pronounced dead. Spar said it was shocked and deeply saddened by the news that the children died after eating vanilla-flavored instant maize porridge made in Namibia. In a statement on Sunday, Spar said they're working with the authorities and have reached out to the families to offer support. While the cause of death is still to be ascertained, we have been in contact with the supplier to immediately suspend distribution of the product. We have also taken the precautionary measure of removing the product from our shelves while the necessary food safety measures are being conducted, which includes comprehensive laboratory testing, Spar said. A post on the Namibian newspaper's Instagram post at read, in an internal communique dated 28 September, Spar stated that they are awaiting forensic results from a laboratory test, while all stock of the product at distribution centers has been identified and suspended from further distribution. We thank you for your support as we work together to prioritize the health and well-being of our customers. We will provide an update as soon as the test results are available and advise if any further action is necessary, Spar said.
I understand that children died, but how I don't understand how the product has been pulled off without actual evidence that it was.
Well, it's just a precautionary measure. They have to do that because it's one of those things whereby you're trying to, if, let's say, the product is faulty, you don't want a situation where other people are going to die. You understand?
There was an internal it's an external communication that came from Namib Mills to say that for now, they've also they are going to pull off all the products from the shelf. But they are saying that it is not confirmed that it is the product.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's been around for how long?
No, but when somebody dies, your cause of death is on the death certificate, right?
They have to do a post-mortem. Like, let's say you died under weird circumstances, they have to do a post-mortem to find out.
But that one is, they write your cause of death on your death certificate.
Yeah, like it could be like death by asphyxiation, it could be death by drowning, or they can say blunt force trauma to the head. They have like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I understand that. But shouldn't the death certificate and the results of that already be out?
Yes, like before the death certificate is...
So why can they not confirm that the porridge costs or
Maybe their death certificate is not even out yet. Do you understand? Like it's a thing of the death certificate comes out like when the doctor has like a cause of death. Sometimes they'll just write cause of death unknown. But a lot of the times, if it's like a circumstance like that, they have to do a post-mortem to find out what actually was it poison? Was it like, what was it? And then that's when you get your death certificate. But again, if the family decides, no, we don't want a post-mortem, there's really nothing that they can do. Unless they suspect foul play. Then it's like by force, like, no, we have to do a post-mortem. Then it's no longer in the family's hands.
Yeah.
You know? So...
But it's unfortunate, hey?
It's a very unfortunate.
I wonder then what happens. They are saying that they are pulling off the
vanilla flavor.
The vanilla flavor. But what happens to us that have this vanilla flavor at home?
That's the thing. That's what people were saying. A lot of people were concerned. Because, you know, instant porridge is one of those things that... It's a convenient thing. It takes, 2 minutes to make it? You just need hot water or hot milk and you're done. And it's quite filling. So a lot of people prefer that for those reasons. Like my sister was saying to me, it's really like for those people that are either on the go or like those people that can't like afford to have so many meals in a day because the instant porridge keeps you fuller for longer.
Yeah.
It's an added advantage. But now, because people give it to their kids. Now people are like, but our kids are eating this. And now there's that trust of, but
no, we have the instant
porridge
in
at
our
home.
houses. Yes, I understand that it's now off the shelf. That
Yes.
means I can't buy. But what about the one that I have in my cupboard now?
Exactly. And
But
people are
nonetheless-
concerned, yeah, because it's kind of like but it's not, what if it's not just the vanilla flavor?
Yeah. Okay, we move over to some interesting stories. The Levi's brand today announced that they announced a new campaign with global icon Beyonce. Following the release of the Levi jeans, a beloved track from Cowboy Carter, the critically acclaimed album exploring the redefining Americana, Beyonce steps into the role of protagonist in the Reimagine, a campaign inspired by a legacy of Levi's brand and forward-thinking vision of one of the most influential figures of modern culture, reaffirming the brand's enduring place at the center of culture. Drawing inspiration from Beyonce's innovative approach to art, culture, and storytelling, the campaign reimagines classic Levi's look and feel. In a series of chapters, the new campaign reinterprets several of Levi's brand's most iconic advertisements, bringing them into a modern era through the transformative vision of a celebrated filmmaker Melina. Yeah. So those are the
Okay,
new
Cowboy
jeans.
Carter.
Cowboy Carter. Congratulations, Beyonce. You've banged yourself a new... I wonder how much money they paid her for this campaign.
I wonder. It's probably
Maybe
like in the millions.
Maybe some 6 million.
Yeah, 6-10 million thereabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Bruh.
whole year is sorted.
Your whole year is sorted, except for her.
years.
It's like change. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because her expenses are high.
Yeah, yeah.
The more
There's
money you
also-
have, the more
True,
problems.
true.
She
hey?
probably has to rent out a nice apartment when she goes to New York for 10K.
For 10K a
month.
night.
Not 10K, yeah, a
night. Yeah, yeah.
Which
Yeah, that's
then
the
leads
thing.
to $1 million.
But it's true.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way.
Their expenses are high.
So that's why people say money will never be enough.
And they stay in these affluent areas.
Yes.
Their tax and rates are...
And then
they are
there's
maybe paying
also-
200K just for water and
just for water and electricity. And then there's the security staff, there's the food because you're getting a personal chef. And what I never thought of it that way, hey?
But cook at home. You don't need a chef. Just cook yourself.
Someone said that you have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. Why can't you do more? And then another person debunked that and he was like, no, you don't have the same 24 hours as Beyonce because you need to spend 3 hours cooking. Beyonce has a personal chef that has
Exactly.
gained her 3 hours. You're going to spend an hour doing your makeup. Beyonce doesn't need to do that. She has a makeup artist. So as a
And
makeup
she has
artist,
a nanny for each child.
and she has a nanny for each child. So you are busy chasing after your kids and taking care of your kids. She has a nanny to do that. So you don't have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. You probably have 5. Beyonce has her full 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know? So again, stop comparing your life to other people because like you're saying now that the more money you make, the more expenses you have. And I hadn't thought of it that way.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
must come
people
to
say
me for financial
for
advice.
financial advice, yay! Money will never be enough. Even for the billionaires there, they're like, I wish I had 20 billion instead of this 1 billion because I can't even afford the things that I need.
Yeah, and on that note, let's quickly take a short commercial break and we return with an exciting interview with Lerato. Namibian creatives are up and they are stuck and they are producing the content that we all love to see, content that represent us in all forms and shapes and types. Everything it's happening, it's within our midst. Right, joining us right now is Lerato Kanime. She is the writer and director for a web series which is called Afelente, and we are going to be diving into conversation around Afelente and what it is about and how the script came about, what you are seeing on camera, how it all came about. How are you doing?
I'm good, love. How are you?
I am fantastic. Let's talk about what inspired your creative process, your writing creative process, since you are the writer, the script writer.
So the show is derived from friendship, and we basically pulled from 10 years of friendship, what it took to get this friendship to where it is, the highs and the lows that we've endured, the being there for each other, praying for each other. So that's kind of what Afelente is about. It's about a group of girls, a group of friends who find a sisterhood in friendship.
It kind of reminds me of adulting. You know how those four guys are friends and what they've done through their whole lives as friends, the challenges, the celebrations that I've had. So it's somewhat similar.
No, not really. The inspiration was more drawn from Sex and the City, as well as Girlfriends, and then just put a touch of that Namibian in it there.
Okay. So apart from friendships, what other themes are you exploring in this series?
We're exploring how to overcome battles. We are exploring how to be there for each other and also have those hard talks and the how would I say, if sometimes your friends are doing something that's not good, how are you able to help them and push them in the direct way? How are you able to have those difficult conversations to say, no, this is actually what needs to be done. I understand this, but also in terms you need to see the bigger picture. Yeah.
And also I think just friendship. Imagine being friends with someone for 10 years. That's like a long
It's a lifetime. It's a marriage.
It requires a lot of
yes,
work
it
and
does.
partnership and nurturing that sort of relationship. So how did your role as a co-director of this web series influence your writing process?
I am one of the characters that I wrote about, and as I say, with me and my best friend, we derived from our stories, from friends that we've met in the past, friends that we've met currently, people that have been with us also through a long time. And also just knowing what I envisioned for the film and knowing what I envisioned for the series and exactly how I want things to be. That's also why I took on the role to direct, so I can give the vision and give the life to what has been written.
Yeah. And then what are some of the challenges you faced then, with script development, character development, and so forth and so on?
It was my first time writing a script. I've written before short stories, I've written poems and so forth. So it was a challenge in terms of I didn't know really how to begin. So I had to do a lot of deep diving. I had to ask people that have written scripts before. I had to go onto the internet. I had to find books on how to write scripts, and that really helped me get through the process. Another challenge that we also face is it's so sad to see that when you're an athlete, your talent isn't really recognized. So also in the film industry, we have so many great artists. We have great actresses, producers, directors. We have such a great field of talented people, but you can never really take the time to be everywhere at once. So you have to also have a job. So knowing that people have to be at work 8 to 5, but at the same time you have to be filming so that you can be done by a certain time with production was also quite a challenge. As well as the budget. We did have quite a stretch, but luckily we had many friends. We had great people that could help consult. We had people that knew what to do and how to do things that also were happy to jump on board. So that also helped.
It's always good to have a community. That's why I believe in never burning bridges, because you don't know when you will need the next person. Now you need advice on, script writing, but now you don't speak to Lerato, who's the best script writer in the country, so you lose out. Okay, so how did you approach writing dialogue that would reflect the unique cultures of the Namibian people, but also for it to translate well on screen?
So luckily for me, I am mixed breed, as they would say, half Herero, half Oshwambo. So already coming from the Mbwiti side of things, how they say. So we were trying to dive into that, and also just having friends from different walks and different parts of life. Friends from Angola, friends from Rundu, friends from everywhere.
Yeah.
So we pulled all those type of cultures and just sat down with a few people and said, okay, in your tribe, I don't want to decide and say that this is how things are, but how do you guys do this? How do you guys greet? How do you do things in your way? And how can we incorporate that into the series to make it relatable to everybody else? So that's one of the things that we were thinking of.
I love the fact that you didn't go the stereotypical route.
Yes.
Just this is what I hear they do, and so I'm going to portray this. I like that you had like a sort of an informed real life experience with it. What was it like? Collaboration enhanced the overall storytelling process.
So because we are the characters, some of it to direct so that it could bring our vision, because sometimes you have a certain perspective on something, but someone else can offer a different perspective. So just to see a different vantage point, and also just to be have somebody that you know for a long time who's done it before, also help you in the space to say, okay, this is the way we can go about this, or let's do this shot differently.
Okay.
So that was also a great experience.
As a cast member and as a writer, are there any scenes that were extremely meaningful to you and meant so much for you that you needed to, play them out or bring them to life in the best possible way?
One of the big scenes I think that would sit with me was them eventually having this outburst, just to show that every time not everything is perfect. And also the big, oh my goodness moments. So it's the friends kind of having like this break and they're not understanding each other and they're having this huge argument, and now it's kind of that time to do the work, in the relationship, to take the steps and to try to mend the bonds.
And how do you handle feedback, on social media, the reactions to Afelende as a writer? How do you handle that?
The feedback has been amazing.
Yeah.
You have some of your people that don't have the greatest views on what is happening, but I think also you just take the negative comments and turn it into criticism, positive criticism. For my first time writing, it's my first time directing, it's my first time being on a set. So that for me was amazing. It was a blessing, beyond.
Yeah.
But other than that, the feedback has been amazing. People love Afelende. People are really, really tuned into it, and we're trying to get it, just going off from YouTube into something bigger, like on TV.
Yes, that would be amazing. Okay, and finally, what do you hope your audience takes from Afelende, just from watching it? What do you hope I learn, or what life lesson should I carry?
I hope that people will understand that a friendship is also a relationship, that it requires work. Sometimes people are so quick to just leave friendships, but they're not quick to leave that man.
What? It's true. Word.
So it's just something also that that you need to take into consideration. I also hope that they take away, just love and the laughter and just the fun side of everything. It's a great web series, I would say. Not that I wrote it, but it's a great web series. And there's a lot of excitement. Even in the characters, they have their different jobs. So we touch on the different parts of people's lives. We touch on different things that they would do. So it's just also about it relating to you. Find a way for it to relate to you and to jam to who you are.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lerato, for joining us on Smell the Coffee. We wish you all the glory and all the views and all the money
Yes, please.
from Afelende, please.
Yes, please.
All right, we will be right back. Please do stay with us.
And that's all the time we have from the Birth Week Girl and Aina Riza Cuellar. Do have yourselves a beautiful Monday.